So we are standing by the Bear Creek drain. This is an inter-county drain. Runs through Oakland County and then comes down through Macomb County and eventually goes to the Clinton River. And where we are is at a gas station right on Mound Road, right by 696. This is one of the busiest gas stations in the entire state. It certainly is the busiest one, I think, in Macomb County. And in the spring of 2019, one of our inspectors was out looking in this drain. Of course, we're doing a very comprehensive drain maintenance program. And what he saw actually was, we said it was sort of like the Beverly Hillbillies, because it was bubbling crude, bubbling product up through the bank of the drain and also on the banks here of the ravine going down. So obviously it's very bad. So what we did, we worked with the property owner, who by the way is a wonderful corporate citizen. He was right on this with us. So whatever happened must have happened quite a long time ago, because what we found here was diesel, but we could tell it was very old product, very old diesel, because it was breaking down. But anyway, this, you see the forest across the ravine? That's what this all looked like just about a year ago. And now, after $1 million has been expended here to clean this up, over $1 million, we've cleaned this site up. So what they did, of course, they had to excavate in this area. They dug a containment trench. So if there's any existing diesel that's still somewhere in the ground and working its way toward the drain here, that collection trench is going to pick it up. It'll contain it, of course, so it won't go in the drain anymore. And as well, we have these monitoring stations, and ourselves and the state will be checking these. We have to make sure there's nothing in here for at least 2 years. So in other words, it has to run clean for 2 years before we say, okay, this project is completely done. But we really don't think we're going to find much now, because when we were excavating here, the guys ran into a huge pipe that just spewed oil. So we think we found the mother lode of all this product that was contaminating our drain and our waterways. So anyway, I just wanted to give you a final report. This is probably one of the biggest environmental cleanups that has ever happened in Macomb County. And you know what I always say, if we find them, we fix them. And everything that we do is with an eye toward water quality and quality of life. This oil, this diesel was probably going into this drain for, I mean, who knows how long, years, certainly many, many years. And it just found its way down the Bear Creek drain here to the Clinton River and ultimately out into Lake St. Clair. So when we think about water quality, it's not just one single thing that's causing contamination in Lake St. Clair. There's so many different kinds of things, and we just keep getting them one at a time. And as this video is being filmed, you probably just heard a big truck in the background. This, as I say, is such an incredibly busy gas station here. And so we recognize that. I mean, it's a huge economic driver, of course, right? Literally. And we did not want to impact the business's ability to conduct business. Everybody needs jobs, and we need the energy, and the truck drivers got to have their gas, etc. Burger King's got to go here. And so we were very, very careful about all of that. And so I'm very proud to say not only has this project been a tremendous success, it's complete, essentially complete. At the same time, we had no negative impact on this particular business here. And that's an important thing as well. Sometimes government doesn't take all of that into consideration, but we always should. Anyway, thanks for joining us. We're just delighted the way that this entire project has turned out. So good job to the property owner, the environmental company that assisted with this, and certainly my own team at the Macomb County Public Works Department, who one of our inspectors found this to begin with. Thanks for joining us.